I'm doing today is I'm gonna locate the bridge. Where's it at? There it is. Trying to keep my camera on the stand here. What I do is right here in the center, I put a center screw there, line everything up, put a center screw in there, make sure everything's straight. And now what I'm doing is this will be a string through bridge. So what I've done is, what you want to do is on the outside here, we're going to drill these two outside holes all the way through the body. And then the other ones you're just going to drill part way through. And what I'm going to do is unscrew this, put this on the back, and then pin this to the back, and then finish drilling my holes all the way through for the other holes there. And again, all you're going to do is on these next few holes on the inside, you're just going to drill part way through. The two outer holes you're going to drill all the way through. And the reason for that is I don't have a jig to guide my drill bit, and drill bits will wander inside of wood, and so it takes some finesse. I do have the individual ferrules for the back. There they are. Those are individual ferrules that go on the back side. But I also ordered a plate that has them all aligned. So if they don't come out looking straight for the individual ferrules, then I'm going to router that out and then put in my other plate when I get it. I had to order it, so it should be in a couple of weeks. And get the headstock done, and then after that, I'm probably going to start clear coating this thing and get that stuff going. And then everything else I can drill or re-drill if I have to later. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Okay, now this last hole, I'm going to go all the way down through the body, or as close as it'll go. Trouble with these outside ones, you also got to watch that your drill bit, your drill chuck, doesn't hit your bridge and scratch it up. So right there. Might come all the way through. So what you can do, I may have my drill bit up too far. So what I'll do is adjust my drill bit down a little bit. Give me more length on the drill bit. Make sure it's not too hot to handle. So just drop that drill bit down some. Another thing too that I learned is you got 3 holes on these drill chucks for a reason, and that's to seat that drill bit in. A lot of you guys just do one and go for it. Well, what happens is sometimes you don't seat your drill bit and you get it in just a little bit cocked. You may not be able to see it with your eye, but it is. And if it's not seated right, you're going to be in trouble trying to do your drilling. Well, there we are. There's a hole there, and there's a hole right straight across there, right there in the middle there. Take that bridge off, and I'll relocate it on the back, and come back to the drill press and drill all the way through them holes. I'll bring it back in just a moment. It's amazing how tight these screws can get. Because what I do, I wet the screw itself to make it easy to go in, but after it sits there and dries, the wood seems to want to glue to the screw, which is a good thing on your final part of this. So now that I have that off, you can see I have all 6 of the holes drilled. These 2 outer ones are drilled all the way through the body. So now what you want to do is flip your body over. I just do that to make certain I get the holes lined up. If everything went right, your holes should be pretty close to each other. Now you just got to figure out what you want to do to hold it in place. You can use screws, you can use just about anything. So these are just skinny enough to slide down in them holes. Now what I'll do, I'll take it back over to the drill press, finish drilling these holes out all the way through, and that should be good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and drill them. I'm not going to film that part of it. I'm going to go ahead and drill them out, and I'll bring you back in just a moment. All right, the big reveal, you're going to see exactly what I see. I haven't pulled nothing. You see the sawdust still on it. So I'm going to pull this off. See how it lined up. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tiny bit off, but not major, you know. I mean, I think that would pass. But this one here seems to be further away than the rest. But they all, when I drilled it, they went right in the holes, so the drill bit did. I don't know if this one will go through. Yeah, see, it goes all the way through. 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 That means your strings will go through. So that part of it's done. I think I will wait on the plate that I ordered for it, though. It just looked clean. It's black. Now what you can do, you can fudge a little bit when you go to drill for the ferrules. You can off drill that a little bit and set the ferrule over a little if you want to make it look more lined up. I think the other thing will just be a lot easier to use. So now what I'll do is finish drilling out these holes here for the bridge mount itself. And that'll be it for the bridge. Oh, I'll have to drill a hole for the ground wire. Not much to that. I have a long drill bit somewhere. This is probably not the one I'm going to use, but it's one similar to this. See how long that is? That will go all the way through to the control cavity, one way or the other. Now another thing I'm going to do, I'll probably show it when I go to finish mounting everything up once the guitar is done, is I have some copper shielding tape. And what I like to do is, before I mount the ground wire in there, what I'll do is I'll put me a piece of that shielding tape on here, if not all the way across, for the wire to rest on, so that when the bridge is on there, it makes a good ground. Another thing I like to do is I like to sand the back of my bridges off so I assure that I got a good ground. And that really helps a lot with your noise on your guitar. At least I think so. So anyway, that's it for right now. I guess get back on this, drill them holes, and then I'm going to work on the peg head. I think I'm going to just round that off on the peg head. Round it off at the top. So anyway, what I was thinking about doing on the peg head is just, I'm just going to do one of my rounded off tops here. This will come in, you know, I'm over exaggerating, but you know, it'll swoop in like this, and then this will round off over the top here. I think that'll look the best since I have a roundy round body. Oh, there it is. One headstock design. I'm going to keep it real simple because I'm going to be putting a veneer on here that's going to mimic some of this right in here. It's going to go up here on the top. So that's my next step now. So, I might go ahead and drill the holes now. And then that way, once I get the veneer on there, I'll just flip it over and drill them on the other side. But anyway, that's where this is at right at the moment. I'll get back at it here in a little while. Alrighty, I'm going to make the veneer for it now. Alright, this will become the veneer for the peg head. The top part, some of that's spalted poplar, that's the burl walnut. Two pieces actually came off that body, so should coincide pretty good. See what happens. Then my intent is maybe later on, after I get it glued onto the peg head, I'm going to run some turquoise through here. Alright, we'll see what happens. See you later. Talk at you later. All that stuff.